Hi beautifuls, welcome back to YILDIZ Readings 5D. For those of you that don't know, I'm a psychic medium, twin flame coach. I cover astrology, moon energy and personal development. If you do want to come join us in the members hub, we have private twin flame questions in there. No super chat required. And yes, monthly I come to you live, and during those sessions you're able to ask quick super chat questions. Now for this video, we're going to tune into your psychic energy, connecting into your love interest, any blockages or the unexpected that can come up. So please stay tuned, because this 2 weeks is set to be very, very interesting and pivotal. Love and light, guys. Let's get into the energy. Welcome back, Aries. We are here to do your psychic channeled messages and, your read as to what's coming up in the first week of April. Now, yes, we do have those weekly. For those of you that don't know, I'm a psychic medium. And we'll see what's coming up. Now, number one, it's almost like I heard the song Level Up. You've got White Buffalo in reverse. Now, it does look pretty unique. There's this frequency coming through for you guys. It's like you're dumping something. You're putting something in the trash. It's like, look, I can't do that. That's not what I'm doing. It doesn't resonate with you anymore. You're focused on your balance. Some of you could be spending... I feel a really... it's funny because we're moving to the new moon. And for you guys, this feels like a complete change of guard. It's like whatever this is, you're no longer wanting to wait. And I keep hearing, how long will you have to wait? Or are we there yet? It's more, yeah, so is Christmas. I'll be there in a minute. It's like you're not wanting to wait. You're wanting this to come in and you're really filling your cup. You are very focused on your love, your passion. You might have worked extremely hard in the last 3 months, and I feel where you're coming to, you're in that mode to make a major decision. And I don't think this is to do with celebratory things or, birthdays or anything like that. This is more to do with whole life change and having those people in your life that you feel it resonates with. You have been feeling as though you've tried to tie up a loose end in your life, and I do feel the end is nigh. It's like there's something here you're working towards, and you're adamant you're going to have your victory. You're adamant you're going to address this situation. You're adamant you're going to have your hopes and dreams come true. I do feel you have learnt a very, very karmic lesson about how much to give, how to create that balance. And I feel that was occurring near the full moon in Libra. And now it's really applying the energy. And for some of you, a lot of that previous read I did might be still resonating now, moving up to that new moon in Aries. So it's like you're doing a crossover between the 2 stages. And I do feel you're shifting things about in your life, and you're getting to a point, the goal is near. It's really close. I do feel that it's almost like you're showing the world what you're made of. You're ready to show up and create this. You're ready to really bring all your creative resources together to bring something back to a purity. And I do feel a lot of the old life that you had burning away and returning to innocence, but you're really focusing on your intuition. You're also seeing the responsibility inside of life and trying not to drag any drama with you, but also seeing another person's perspective in a situation. I do feel as though you are having a great deal of art of appreciation, and there is for some of you a particular person you have in mind, and you're really wanting to connect in with that individual. Some of you, it does feel as though there is a child coming to mind, but this feels an older energy. This feels somebody else's child, something a teen, a young adult has said, and it's resonating with you. You're thinking back to that memory of something that was said for some of you who that's relevant. Some of you are actually going to have direct communication with this individual, but you might have been having dream states linking in with this person. I do feel it's a feminine energy. And it doesn't have to be your DNA child. It actually physically doesn't. It feels like somebody else's child, but some advice that's actually been given to you, or you've heard something through the mouths of babes, so to speak. There is a person here that's been longing, and I feel both individuals really have been. It's been quite a tedious kind of few months. So there's this, exhaustion with it, but it's so close. you may be very critical on yourself at this point that you wanted to be somewhere. And I think this is coming in through this mental process of understanding what you want, understanding the art of appreciation, what you need to leave behind. That this, in fact, was a cycle when you're starting a new one. What your hopes and dreams are, looking at it, but then directly doing it, okay? And the bottom row is really coming through to me on this occasion is the emotions relating to the potentiality of what could happen. And I did say last week, it was very much, you know, the last 2 weeks for you guys in March, it was feeling like the Fool card in the tarot, that you were having to take a leap of faith, really have a decision. And maybe for some of you that was stuck, it's more happening in this week. So some of that read may resonate with you now. I do feel it's almost like you're fearing failure. Like, what if this doesn't work? What if I get to a point that this is not going to come the way I plan it? And that's, you know, we did have that purge of the ego, but we're looking at the psychology surrounding the reasons why we were doing things. And I feel you're really committed. And I feel this is towards a person that maybe you might have hurt or they might have hurt you. But you're having to leave something out. You're having to leave something behind. There was a person around you that was very, very controlling. And you had to make a judgment on it. You felt it didn't resonate with you. Some of you did the very best you could and you were trying to balance it out. But again, similar energy. There's a lot of jealousy here, guys. Moving away from this. You know, one person has lost, but I don't feel it's you, Aries. I feel it's more you're having to let go of something, and that's the hard truth. It's like, you know, you don't feel lost if it's not taxing. And I mean, everything in life requires energy, so to speak. But I feel this thing that you had to leave out in the cold, it might have been memory. It's actually helping you move forward more lightly, right? So you got the loss energy. It might have been, you know, going into addictive tendencies, repetitious patterns. The thing that you had to leave out was that old emotion that wasn't resonating anymore so that you could physically move forward with the Chariot. And I feel by doing this and going through this, it was the release of the ego and realizing that these change of plans are going to take you to a better path and it is going to create a celebration. But I think for some of you, this is connecting to a victory. I feel, you know, although birthdays and that, it feels more that date, around pivotal date, is where the victory is actually coming from. But it's where the decision is, the self-worth energy is coming up. There can be a lot of blessings coming through for you. Some people, yes, are going to be angry, but you're going to see the blessing of the karma. If you do have to lose some money to actually have yourself free, it can be to just help you, you know, get away without any drama. I do feel if there is a lawsuit or anything, you know, just deal with it. Deal with it. The art of appreciation is you have the ability to manifest more. This individual potentially, or individuals that are trying to hold you back, or there's this old lingering dynamic you're tying up, it does sort of feel as though it just, that's where you're coming from. It's just like, okay, I'll address this, then I can move along and I can move forward. I don't feel you wanting to get stuck. For some of you, I am feeling, those of you that have children, there could be something to do with that coming up and you're trying to kind of pave the way so it's more smoother. Others of you, I do feel you're very fixated. And again, I keep seeing tunnel vision. It's like I'm going towards that. That's what's going to make me happy. I put that and that person on hold way too long. I do feel some of this feels a bit tedious to you. And, you know, even the headaches coming through, I can feel there's pretty heavy headaches. Okay, what is this energy? What's this lawsuit energy? For some of you at work, they may be jealous. Yeah, I kept saying mental health. There's somebody around you that isn't exhibiting a healthy behaviour, and it is becoming quite problematic. And you're seeing the falsity of it. You just purely understand you can't be everything for everyone. And if anything, it was like turning into a nursemaid or a nurseman, and it's just caused nothing but misfortune. It's really caused a lot of toxicity. I do feel there's somebody that you're wanting to talk to and they're really not going to be surprised. I do feel they're quite understanding. I also see some of you needing to talk to a friend, like talk to somebody that is very understanding and compassionate to kind of give you some sense of clarity about how to handle this. This old cycle, it's nothing you're enjoying. For some of you, this has been shifting for a good 6 months. And, you know, really, really felt that it was supposed to have moved, maybe even prior to that, a lot longer. I don't feel you're allowing old emotions to hold you back. I know that it almost feels like you and another individual aren't currently together, and you're trying to bridge that gap to bring it. All right? That's your victory. And I feel almost reconciliation. But you're being really wary of the past. Because I do feel whatever this past is, you're not wanting to drag damage with you. You're wanting to tie it up because you're aware of this person's capacity. Very interesting read, Aries. Who is this? Is this you? Is this your love interest energy? Karmic energy? I feel many of you aren't trusting, like, you know, even if someone's selling you a pipe dream, you're just not willing to, you know, it's like, show me. You're not doing other people's work. It's not that you do or don't have faith. Some are seeing karmics for what they really are. Others, it's more a karmic situation. It's like, okay, if I stay at this job, I really feel it doesn't resonate with me. I do feel a little bit of enabling here, but I don't feel you're reciprocal on this anymore. I feel this is really old to you. Some of you, yes, this can be a family-related dynamic, but I feel a very good energy with the girl. The female, it can be a younger sister. Pardon me. It can be another person's like teenager, but whoever this is, they know you, but they are very level-headed, like-minded, and this seems to be that's what's coming through in this card to me on this occasion, is that there is a person that knows both you and the other individual, or one of the three, and this person somehow may be contacted. And this can be through dream state, or it could be physically, the advice that they've given you in years gone by, and you're thinking of that. I will go into the extension read, should you want to join us. And we'll see, you know, what potentially can come up this week with the externals, with this individual who appears to be a little bit toxic, and how potentially you can be addressing it. I do feel the other individual that you guys are thinking on is none the wiser. I do feel some of you are actually making an offer to love, an offer for love, and some of you can be signing a contract, but it's ending one cycle and it's beginning brand new. But it does look a little bit messy, so we'll tune into it. Come join me. Thanks for joining us. If you do want the extension read, it is in the link directly below in the box. Also, all the booking information is there. Please subscribe if you do want to have current updates relating to astrology, moon energy, twin flame path. I do have super chats, so if you do feel you can't afford a reading, you can jump through and have a question during the sessions, as well as if you haven't joined my website, please do, because I do put up notifications relating to when I'm coming live, any events coming up, and specials. Take care. I will see you later. Have a great week.